Hey everybody, Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Tim Roy studio, deep in the bowels of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex with another edition of the Deep-3. As always, don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like what we're playing. Don't forget to subscribe if you like the videos, if we've helped you out a little bit. Give us a subscribe, and it also works out for you too, because when you subscribe, you can hit the little bell right next to it, and that way you'll be notified every time we put up a new video. So that's kind of handy there as well. Don't forget to check out the websites, winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com, deep dives, all the games, you know the drill, sides, totals, all that good stuff, plus derivatives and halftime bets, and a few, maybe a little prop bet or two sprinkled in on occasion. So check that out as well. Don't forget to get yourself registered for the big drawing this Sunday night. About an hour after Super Bowl 53 concludes. We'll be here doing it live for 500 smackaroonies. So get yourself over to Stat Salt or Winners and Whiners. Click on any of the articles. About halfway down, you're going to see the big banner ad there. Click on that and get yourself entered. It's just that easy. And lastly, of course, don't forget to let us know what you're playing today. Tell me if you're, first of all, if you're tailing us, if you're fading us, what you like, what you don't like, and what you're playing on your own. So maybe some nuggets that you've discovered that you want to share with the group. That's fantastic. And whenever you hit those, of course, we give you a little hidey ho on the shout outs at the end of the video, and we'll be doing that again today as well. So with that being said, here we go. Let's get a rocking, everybody. Happy Thursday. Hope it's warm where you are, and hope you guys are everybody's safe and well. So how we do last night? We went. Ended up going 2-1 with our main picks. Apparently, the sharps, the public, and everybody else in the world knew something about that Golden State game. You know what I said? I mean about the Kings game. I sat here and told you how much it smelled. It was weird. I didn't like it, and yes, went ahead and played it anyway. So stubborn much? Yeah, absolutely. So we lost that one. We hit the other two, and we gave you that. The bonus pick, so hopefully everybody hit the Missouri Tigers first half on that one as well to go 3-1. So, excuse me. Oh, I'm being told that we had the Tigers plus 15. That was a full game bet. So, ooh, that is unfortunate. If you saw that game, Mizzou looked like they were a real basketball team for half. They were down by 3 at the half, and they came out and. I don't know who they sent out, but it wasn't the same team that went in the locker room. They ended up losing by 24. So, yes, they went minus 21 in the second half. Oh, that's my Tigers. You're welcome. So, yeah, we took away a bad pick and gave you another bad pick. So, you're welcome. That always, then I always think that's funny when you see a lot of handicappers are like, you know what, if we don't hit this weekend for you, the rest of the season is free. Because that's what I'm looking for. More shitty picks, please. I know these are shitty, but maybe if I have more shitty picks, I'll be happy. All right, I digress. Let's get to it. Taking a look at the Big Ten tonight as the Purdue Boilermakers head down there to college. No, not College Station. Where the hell are they? Penn State? Drawing a blank. I want to say College Station. That's not right. I know somebody will tell me in the shout out in the comments. Anyway, they're heading wherever Penn State is. Nittany Lionville, Pennsylvania, is where they're headed. Purdue's a 7-point favorite. Guess what? I like the Boilermakers here. They're really finding their groove lately. Been scoring very well. They're knocking down threes. They've always had their inside presence, but they're knocking down 11 threes per game, shooting 38% beyond the arc. Bad news, their D isn't the best, but luckily for them, Penn State is absolutely dreadful with a capital D when it comes to offense. They're scoring just 61.6 points per game in conference. Good news, more good news for Purdue. They're also pretty bad as far as their three-point defense goes. They allow opponents to shoot 39% from downtown on their home court, and that, my friends, is not going to be a recipe for success for the Nittany Lions. You want some numbers? Here we go. Penn State 0-9 in conference straight up, 2-7 against the number, while the Boilermakers are 7-2 straight up in their conference, 6-3 against the spread, including a nice little clean sheet for the last 5 games, 5-0 straight up, 5-0 against the spread. Purdue's averaged 79 points per game in those 5, giving up just 62.6 over the same stretch, not counting the overtime period versus the Wisconsin Badgers. Give me the Purdue Boilermakers from down there in West Lafayette. I know where they're from. I've been both places. It's okay. Anyway, I'm old. I'm getting into college, State College, Pennsylvania. Is that right? Yeah, that's okay. I guess that is right. All right, there we go. So we're off to a professional start here. All right, here we go. Moving on, staying in college, headed down there to as the Temple Owls take on the Houston Cougars. Temple from Philadelphia. Houston is from I want to say Beaumont, but that could be wrong. Anyway, Houston, another team playing very well. Just one loss on the season. I'm looking at the total here of 140.5. You know, the Owls, they handed Houston their only loss early in the season. And this game, for me, looks like it goes one of two ways. Either you have two teams that average about 78, 79 points per game in conference, slug it out till the bitter end, or Houston gets their revenge on their home court and blows them out by multiple points. Either way, either one of those scenarios, I really don't see how it stays under. I think that I think that Houston is going to get theirs for sure, and Temple, they're a fine offensive team as well. So, you want some trends? I got a couple. The over has hit in every one of Temple's 7 conference games, and 5 of 8 for Houston, including 3 out of 4 at home. Give me the Houston Cougars, Temple Owls over 140.5. And lastly, but not leastly, hey, speaking of points, how about Philadelphia 76ers at the Golden State Warriors? I'm looking at the total of 240.5. You know, after our experience with the Kings yesterday, I ain't scared of those high numbers. You want overs? Damn it, let's play some overs. The Warriors have been on an absolute tear lately. They've won 11 straight, and over that time period, they have averaged 128.9 points per game. And in their last 4 at home that have come this year, haven't played a lot of home games this year, they are scoring 137.3 points per game. That's right. Out of that 11-game winning streak, just 3 of them were home games. This team is hitting on all cylinders. And plus, they added the boogeyman. They added Boogie Cousins, who's kind of finding his way even each game, even more and more each game. The Sixers, not bad at all in their own right. They've got some weapons. They got Jimmy Buckets. They got Joel Embiid. They've averaged 118.2 over their last 6. And over their last 5 road contests, they put up 113 points per game. Something tells me that if they put up 113 in this one, Golden State may win by 30. I like the over 240.5. Square City, I know it. I don't care. Sometimes the squares hit, and I think this is going to be one of those times. Give me the over. It's going to be raining balls there in the Bay Area. Not the first time they've said that, by the way. Over 240.5 in the Golden State game. Give me over 140.5 in the Houston game. And give me the Purdue Boilermakers -7 there in the Big Ten. That's your Square City, guys. Let's get down on those picks. At the end of the day, you and me and probably a whole shitload of squares will all be heading back to the window. All right. We got a few, excuse me, a few shout-outs to get to tonight. And away we go. Anthony R., he had the Dallas Mavs. That came through. The astute Aardvark, he had Marquette. He had Washington, and he had Dallas. Also had SMU +2, and I believe that was a push-a-reno there. So no harm, no foul. Brett, he had Brett had a nice day. He had Nova, had LSU, had Washington. He had a 3-teamer there with and I don't know if it was a teaser or not. I don't have it written down, but he hit Marquette, Virginia Tech, and Louisville. Hit that 3-teamer either as a teaser or as a 3-team parlay. Either way, nicely done, sir. The Desert Gambler, he hit Marquette, Villanova, and LSU. He thought the LSU Tigers were going to rally, and indeed they did after kind of looking like dog crap against my Missouri Tigers there, but ultimately winning. Anyway, Eric T. with his hump day tees. He had SMU +5, check. Marquette, LSU, and the Wizards. Very nice. John D. He gave us a shout out. Wanted to know that he was one of our winners. We sent him a Winners and Winers T-shirt, and he's digging it. He gave it to his son, and son's a big fan. So nicely done. That's true love right there, John. I'm not saying I would ever give anything that cool to one of my kids, but good on you, buddy. Good on you. He was also complimenting me on my new health regime. And I know I haven't talked about it a lot, but about 10 days ago I became a vegan. Not lying. So far, so good. No meat. In addition, no meat, no cheese. None of that. In addition, no added sugars, no oil. Good times. So pretty much I'm eating grass is what I'm eating. Actually, my wife makes delicious things, and I love it. And also, as of a week ago, no smoking. So yeah, good times. So I haven't killed anybody yet. So as Clint Eastwood would say, day ain't over. So we'll see what happens. But anyway, John, thanks a lot for the encouragement, buddy. I appreciate it. And very good job, John. Had a little weight loss journey of his own and been doing real well. So good job on that as well. All right, so back to the basketball. Landon played VTech. I like that game. VTech. I liked that game too. I also hit Marquette. The Golden Eagles. The Golden Eagles. I think I called them the Marquette Braves. I was thinking of the Bradley Braves. It used to be the Marquette Warriors, and then just to make myself feel old, I found that they changed that in 1990. Gosh. So I was like, yeah, they've been the Golden Eagles, maybe 4 or 5 years. Nope, since 90. Alrighty. Legendary King, he tailed us. Hopefully he just tailed the 3 big ones there. So he either went 2-1 or 2-2. Miguel and Nola, he tailed all 4. He also had Louisville, Iowa State, Nova, and Rutgers. So yeah, he was kind of negative. He thought he would not do well, but he ended up doing okay. And broke even with us, and then hit some of those those favorites as well. So nice job, Miguel. Mikey B, he hit the Penguins in the NHL, pushed with the Florida Gators, and he hit Buffalo on the puck line in the NHL as well. Super Cisco, he had Duquesne, Zachary S, and he wanted to know that he digs the videos and wants us to keep making them for the next season. Good news, Zachary. Pretty much all just one long season for me, brother. After we'll go into basketball, or we're going to the Final Four, of course. After that, we'll finish up with the NBA. Baseball will start, and then about the time baseball's over, it'll be football season again, and Bob's your uncle. So, good news. We're going to keep making them. So, thanks for the nice shout out and the compliment as well. Hammer and Hank, he had those Marquette Golden Eagles. He also had a push on the SMU. He had Villanova, LSU, the Wizards, the Mavs, and the Celtics. Nice job, Double H. You were due for a night. Glad you had one there, brother. King Ham. Ham. He had Marquette. Had the over in the Boston game. He had the Wizards. And the king of all pork has chosen. Very nice. Cody L, he hit Boston. And J.G. Warren, he had the Bulls. Cole B gave us a real nice shout out. Said he accomplished one of his first goals as far as sports betting goes, and doubled up his initial stake. Nice job, Cole B. Nice we could help you out a little bit on that journey. He tailed Dallas, and he also tailed the Aardvark on the Marquette game. 2 of those were our 2 rocking chair games of the night. One for me and one for Double A. So they're not all going to be that easy, but they were tonight. So there we go, guys. That's our shout outs for the day. Nice job, everybody. We tailed some of the good ones that we had, and you had a bunch of good picks on your own. A lot of favorites came in. A lot of games came in that finally not. LSU came in, Iowa State came in, Marquette came in. Good. The more we can get them in, the better I like it. So, until tomorrow, guys, good luck for everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm going to have I got my Super Bowls ready to go. I just got to shoot it. So we'll have the Super Bowl video up sometime in probably within 12 hours or so of when you see this. So, until then, see you later. Peace. Good luck, everybody.